Have you ever opened up a bill before and thought to yourself, this sucks? I'm sure we've all had this feeling at some point. Paying bills isn't the best experience in the world, but this isn't what I'm referring to. Sometimes the statements we get in the mail look terrible, which makes them confusing. When they're unappealing to look at, it makes us less likely to focus on the details within them. Believe it or not, this makes people less likely to pay on what they owe. It sounds tedious to make statements that look nice, but it's necessary so that patients will pay the correct amount on the correct amount of time. If you aren't a designer, you might not know where to start. Luckily, there are already tools that exist to help you design statement templates. Hi everyone, I'm Matt from eTactics, and today I'm going to share tools to help make patient statement templates that don't suck. Before we get started though, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. While you're down there, hit that alert bell icon next to it as well, so when we post new helpful content, you get notified. Canva is by far the easiest option for non-designers. Anyone can use it by making a free account. Some premium elements have a fee associated with them, but there are many options with the free account. The service has pre-made templates for different layouts such as presentations, invoices, and infographics. You can choose one of these or create a design with custom dimensions. Once you select your layout, you'll see a blank workspace with a tool panel. The first tool option is templates, which is the best starting point to make statements. Once you choose your favorite template, you can leave it as is or just swap out to preferred details with your own design. Or you could use it as a starting point and change its elements. It's possible to move, add, or delete any of the elements within the design. You'll most likely begin just by following the template, but this is a good starting tool for learning how to design statements. After some time using the features and getting to know good layouts, you can do more editing or even start from scratch. The next tools are 3 Adobe creative apps: Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. These will take more time to use because you'll be starting from scratch. Luckily, there are so many tutorials on Adobe's website and YouTube for how to use each app. Each of them has some similar tools, but they're used for different things. You can make statements in any of these platforms, though some have better capabilities depending on what you need. Photoshop is one of the most easiest to use, and it's one of the most popular, but it's mostly for photo editing. This is because it uses pixels, so it's meant for photos or raster-based art. The drawback with this is that rasterizing artwork affects the quality, so you don't want to use this if you have to scale your pages. Illustrator, on the other hand, is vector-based, so it's better for scalable art. It's easier to work with shapes and text, since you could quickly resize, reuse, and manipulate elements. This makes it faster to design an entire page. The app even has a new From Template option. This lets you create documents that have similar settings and elements. This way you can create your statements from a pre-made file that already have the basic settings you'll need. Illustrator comes with some templates, but you can find more on Adobe Stock and add to your library. InDesign is the best to use for designing from scratch. It's intended to have template capabilities with its master page feature. Adding elements to the master page is the fastest way to create templates. If you apply the master design to any other page, then any of the elements on it will automatically get added to those pages as well. This is especially helpful when you have similar statements with minor variations. You can use the combinations of these Adobe products depending on what you need in your statements. Each of these require a monthly fee though, but you can bundle them for a better deal if you want to use all of them. Now, I did mention Adobe Stock earlier, which is actually an added tool you can use with any of these apps as well. It's a large library of pre-made assets, so you can purchase these as your templates instead of designing your own. If you don't want to make the extra purchase, you can always use this as a place to find inspiration for yourself. Freepik is similar to Adobe Stock, but it has free assets. Like Canva, it has some premium options as well, but you can find a lot of free files that are good for beginners. Freepik has vectors and images available to download that you can use as templates or add to designs within the Adobe apps. Even if you aren't a designer, there are tools to help with making your patient statement templates. You might not have a clue where to start, but that's why there are tutorials, pre-made templates, and places to get design inspiration right at your fingertips, all online. If you start out by designing pre-made templates, you'll get the hang of editing them on your own, and eventually, you'll be able to start from scratch. If you'd like to learn more about patient statement template design and how to streamline this entire process, reach out to eTactics. And you already made it this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below. Well, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to our YouTube channel.